You are tuning to Pinax Radio.
Pinax Radio.
Living no stone unturned.
It's here for the actual for Mamuna Kwaba once again by Fidika say so yeah Pinax TV. Now Menoka say there's a breaking news yeah the Bremo. We told you guys yesterday the National Democratic Congress finally been able to come out to say they are going to do what most Ghanaians are saying, and the opposition or the incumbent is saying, talking about they doing what is right in terms of contesting the 2020 elections, if indeed it was a good one, or perhaps there were a whole lot of fraudulent activities that went on aiding Nana Addo Akuffo his second term in office and are making him win, coming out as the ultimate winner. Recently you've seen demonstration, various protests, riots in because NDC forecast the results by no many home. We gave you a breaking news just 2 days and yesterday ago. So the NDC finally is set to petition the Supreme Court, sir. Election of course no many in John, so they want the case to be called, they want the EC to come and gazette or bring all the collated results. So at the end of the day they will tally it with this into lead, all the various constituencies they're tallying in a mammoth lead, at the end of the day EC's results which is coming, it is different from what they have. Mind you, in every constituency, NDC have their representative there. The same thing for all the political parties. In the band send results now, or more representatives, or it showed they won. By the end of the day, the EC is saying otherwise they lost. So this is what has brought about all of these things. I told you, say 29th, 30th, that is Tuesday, Wednesday, the NDC will storm the Supreme Court to file their petition. Now, breaking news here, of course, is one of the biggest news I think that we really need to talk about. I know said there are some people here who really want to know details, more details to read the 10 pages petition. It's here for you can visit various credible, reliable sources. Daily graphic. Other than that, you can visit their website, as you can. I'm putting it on the screens for each and every person. Be able to say who could read it extensively. As you can see, Mahama asked Supreme Court to order EC to conduct a second election. Now, title when you forget about the title. The petition itself will go into a competition in the hour. But Pinax have read all, be breaking it down. Instances as you Mahama is seeking say the appointment and the inauguration of January 7th. Mahama is seeking say that appointment, that inauguration, we should cancel it. In fact, but when him say Pinax, I'll break everything down for you and give you everything that is going on in terms of what is going on in this country. So without further ado, let's kick in right into the case of the moment. Yes, as I'm saying, and finally, so the presidential candidate for the National Democratic Congress, that is former President John Dramani Mahama, he today stormed Supreme Court to file a petition there seeking the annulment of the declaration of President Nana Addo Akuffo as the president-elect for by the Electoral Commission. Mahama, the first now can I say declaration by patch say Nana Addo Akuffo he won the elections. Of course, Supreme Court, the first and foremost thing he's demanding is that decision we came from the Electoral Commission making or declaring Addo Akuffo as the president. We need to throw that thing off the tracks because Akuffo is never our president again. In fact, he lost and he can't be the president because at the end of the day, the results that came to them NDC, it is not the same results NPP and the EC they are producing. The petition, we've been able to read the petition. The petition, the main heading is that they want to restrain Akuffo from holding himself as the president-elect, which means Akuffo can only be a president from now till January 7th. January 7th, Akuffo is not the president of the Republic of Ghana again. So in the petition, Akuffo should not go anywhere, do any Thanksgiving, do any, your friend is saying, address of the nation, saying, or your president-elect. He is not the president-elect. And who is the president-elect? We don't know, because we need to go to court and we need to hear both sides. At the end of the day, the big issue Mahama wants is he wants a rerun for the election. Let me get you the full details of what is currently going on, because I know, at the end of the day, there are people here who want to know more details into it. So let me start off from this from this particular point. Or see, the other reliefs are Abba and I say other way friends documents the idea Abba from the former president. Includes a declaration that the chairperson of the EC, Madam J0rms, she has breached the 1992 Constitution, Article 63, Clause 3, with the declaration she made on December 9, 2020. So they are also saying in some making a petition at Mahama and or storming Supreme Court or the court or patch say, Madam J0rms in some of what's now a year in the office, live TV, Eka say Akuffo the president, and I say he's won by huge margins. Near he is the president elect near the island. Mahama and the team, Eka say. All these things are the election fraud, the cases of uncounted ballots, a whole lot of things are no. At the end of the day, among the electoral commission itself and the boss itself, we breach a constitution in Ghana, our article, which is the Article 63, Clause 3. Article 63, Clause 3, which means Omebu Brown even declaring Akuffo. Because a ban is an election, why you never be bring you bring figures which the figures are not even correct. Then you come and declare a president. You have breached the constitution of Ghana. Again, too, the former president is asking the highest court of the land, which is the Supreme Court, based on the data and are based on the data they have, that no candidate satisfied the more than 50% threshold required to be declared the winner of the presidential poll. Mahama Kase, data na aba so far no. Initially, he was winning. But at a careful evaluation and looking at all the data, they realized that no Mahama, he didn't get 50+1. The same thing for Akuffo, he too didn't get 50+1. So the best thing which had to come was a rerun. Now let me put this in English, and people can actually get it well. Also, the former president is asking the highest court of the land to declare that based on the data contained in the declaration, that is Madam J0rms, some of the kind, no candidate satisfied the more than 50% threshold required to be declared as the winner or a winner of the presidential poll. And on a medical change. And Mahama St0rms say he wants a declaration from the courts. Eka said the said declaration said who filed a president elect 1 unconstitutional, 2 now void and of no legal effect. So we need delay now. If you don't have you don't have more insight and in-depth into law. Say a case be a nala a 0. It means a unconstitutional in unconstitutional. So one year there it goes in line with the country's constitution. Then a unconstitutional, void and no legal effect. A case be a void, which means a bad and a negative. No legal effect, which means as some now canon it is not backed by law. So Mahama Kase declaring Akuffo as the president is unconstitutional. It's null, it's void, and of no legal effect. Also, the petition again saying with the lawyer, she see an Odin assembly name Mr. Tony Lita. Mr. Tony Lita, Nick Neire, and an ex-wife Oye Lita, who was the former Dobsu and Awaju minister, whatever it is. She was the person taking in charge. Then the NDC administration, Mr. Tony Lita, or no, and LED, the council. Petitioner by Nina Eka. Also in the petition, the president argues say the results which were announced by Ms. J0rms on December 9, Ms. J0rms on December 9, 2020 did not give any candidate the more than 50% threshold. According to the lawyer named Mahama and the council team, the EC chairperson announced the total vote cast as 13,434,574. That is 13,434,574 minus the results of Techiman South, with Akuffo obtaining 6,730,000 of the votes, representing 51.5%, whilst Mahama got 6,214,889, representing 47.36% of the votes. In the case of Mahama, per the figures, the actual percentage of the President Akuffo minus Techiman ought to be 50.009% and not 51.5%. It's therefore. Let me break this down. I know that tensions and tempers are high, but this is a very serious case. First of all, the way we are seeing this, if NDC should have a good case in courts, you run that the odds are not in favor of Akuffo. He lost many regions. So just to get that in mind, the tables can turn. Mahama Kase, Madam J0rms all declare results. Madam J0rms make comments be say. Results ni nyina eba no omenya na even at the end of the day no omunya techimandeɛ na techimandeɛ no oma fa nka ho kra na omu declare and now based on the results ebeba no say the techimandeɛ kan wo fa nka ho still even if Mahama wins techiman Akuffo can never be president. Mahama will never get the threshold because at the end of the day, no, Obianya 606 million, 6.2 million, we 6.7. Now techiman results are air by 100,000, even if Mahama should win, Obianya will be 80,000 and 60,000. Yeah, they can'tokrana any BBR. That was the claim by. But according to John Mahama and the council, more party say results ne free techiman south ne by didn't you account hono. Omu who say Mahama came closer, Mahama, which means Mahama 50% and Akuffo sunya 51.5%. So which means both of them are in the 50+1 league. So based on that, the best thing that the Electoral Commission had to do or ought to do was to go for a rerun. Mesa Tuaso, Techiman South angle. Mami really well because of the technicalities involved. Doing more calculations, he argued that is the council of Mahama. He argued that the Techiman South constituency has a total population of 128,018. And if that is added to the total valid vote cast as declared by EC, it will be 30,434,574 plus 128,018 which means the Techiman South the whole total votes in 30,562,592. Just opposing that, which means indicate and I say just in case and if it is so, and if any just opposing from that, and in this focus, just opposing from that, the NDC presidential candidates claimed that it was erroneous, which means it was an error, wrong, for the EC to state that even if all the votes in Techiman South were added to his votes, it will not change the results. Consequently, if all the votes of Techiman South were added to the petitioner Mahama's vote, the second respondent, let me put this on the screen. Now, I want people to flow with me. This particular part is very, very, very important. It's yes, as you can see this, this is what is on the screen. I believe now you can flow with me on that. So the Techiman South angle, that is what I've put on the screen. So continuing, I'll see. Hana me wo me start to ask if you are just opposing. Now my highlights. Also just opposing from that, the NDC presidential candidate claimed that it was erroneous from the EC to state that even if all the votes in Techiman South were added to his votes, it will not change the results. Consequently, if all the votes of Techiman South were added to the petitioner Mahama's vote, the second respondent, President Addo Akuffo votes will remain the same. 6,737,430, now yielding 49.62%, while the votes of the petitioner will increase, now yielding 46.768%. Therefore, Madam Jen Mensah claimed that in the purported declaration that adding 128,000 votes in Techiman South constituency of the vote standing to the name of the petitioner will not change the results was clearly wrong, Mr. Mahama argued. So this is the case. Now, let me be honest with you. I'm going to break this down so you can get to know where all of this is going on. This part is very, very important. Note, this part is very important because I've been following this thing immediately the whole election started. So usually what I say is exactly what comes to past, and what comes in is not 100% though. This is what is going on. Now the claim they say, according to Madam Mensah or Pache say, yeah, the votes are not because you declare the votes in by and as all the results in by, it was left with one constituency, which was Techiman South. Good. Now Techiman South, Madam Mensah will be declared Akuffo winner or Pache say, see the cracker Mahama deɛ cry now still no Madam Mensah party still cry no Akuffo will be in the league, so there's no need for us to wait because votes ne fee Techiman South ban crazy. Now Mahama in his suit ne say omo de sa kakra na Madam Mensah ka say enye hwe no ye de ni na Mahama deɛ no ho no Akuffo percentage no decrease about 49.98%. Mahama ekonya 49.08%. So it clearly tells us no candidate got the 50+1 votes. No candidate got the 50+1 plus 1 vote. And no dear, my man can create a simple mass. Into why you can do it, you can do the calculation. With your calculation now, you know exactly what we are talking about. So according to Mahama, no party said based on this calculation, no, did the results from Techiman South, no, no. At the end of the day, no, will fall below the 50% bells, which will call for a rerun, which means Akuffo is not the president-elect. So what they are saying is they want the court to look at all of these issues. Now the big question is how much and how many votes the NPP got in the Techiman South. Because if NPP were able to get even 70,000, then it is going to give Akuffo the edge of even getting maybe a 50.something%. That is the question I know share. So that is currently what is going on. But for the sake of things, in the results, I'm going to check something here right now about the Techiman South results. Techiman South election results. Now, me any calculations is here. I want to get the Techiman South results at the end of the day. If I'm able to get it, I'll do the calculation here and we'll see if NDC's claim is true or not. I want to see if NDC's claim is true or not. I'm not getting the Techiman South. So if I'm not getting the Techiman South, which means in the next subsequent bulletin, I'll come up with a follow-up. How much and how many votes Akuffo was able to garnish in the Techiman South. We need that because I know your calculations near who baby Akuffo jina, if baby ojina safe ground or not. So that is the whole thing for the status. And now we part 1. It's in what I will go and do is I'll go and do investigation. Now media brain because in person making me be a wrong figure because this particular platform and one of the biggest platform in Ghana, we are poised to giving you all the latest updates in regards to election. So in my next update, remember I say I'll go and find the collated results from Techiman South. Now media can't the NDC for the account now the NPP for so the account if Akuffo is still going to get that 50+1 vote or not. If Akuffo falls below that 50+1 vote line, now or back down here declared as president later. Meanwhile, the case is simple. We are going for a rerun. So there was someone who said it's not going to favor NPP. We don't know, but looking at the odds near the way tempers are fled near there, I don't know. We don't know what will happen. So currently, this is what is happening right here in Ghana. I'm promising you, sir, I'll come back with a more stronger update concerning BBH. Now I'll do the calculations and let everybody see it on the screens. So currently, this is what is going on. The next update will give you the more updates about all of these things are air course right here in our beloved country Ghana.